Hello, look at this, July 9, 2016, Cologne, Germany, the Lanxess Arena. You are looking at the map 2 of semi-final, Liquid vs Fnatic. I picked this game out for a reason many of you, I'm pretty sure, already know. There, in this match, it happens. Simple drops from the heaven. 2 shots, 2 no-scopes. Absolutely legendary move. This isn't just highlight. It's the moment that birthed the most famous graffiti in CS history. What up, guys? If you're new to the channel, I'm a returning gamer from the Counter-Strike 1.6 era. The last time I seriously grinded this game, we were spamming wallbangs all over the nuke and playing the Aztec at the school library on CRT monitors. Utility was used differently back then, and you could buy night vision for some reason. I came back to Counter-Strike in 2025, and all I hear the community talking about map called Cache. Now I entirely missed Cache's golden years in CSGO. I was busy with work and other stuff, so I barely played anything at all. But I never stopped following CS news, and as a student of the game, I've been doing my homework about Cache. And let me tell you, the history, the drama and the absolute technical meltdown surrounding this map is insane. Valve teased us with radioactive sign. The community is on life support, waiting for a release. And yet here we are, Season 4 is currently ongoing and Cache is still completely missing from the action. Honestly, with how things are playing out behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure it won't even come out alongside Season 5. Today we're going deep, from the 2016 Liquid Miracle to the 2026 landscape without Cache and Cobblestone. So let's break down the Cache conundrum. To understand why we're all so obsessed with Cache, you have to understand what it was. It was built by a name us 1.6 vets actually recognize, Salvatore Volcano Gazzorro, alongside the visionary Sean FMPONE Snelling. Set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, Cache holds a crazy historical exception. It is the only community-owned map to ever make it into the official professional active duty rotation. Just let that sink in for a moment. Valve usually keeps the keys to the kingdom behind Gabe's locked doors, maybe even on his boat, but Cache was that good. From 2014 to 2019, it was the ultimate handshake map. It didn't have the gimmicks of vertigo or the vertical complexity of nuke. It was perfectly balanced, standard 3-lane layout. It was the map you played when you didn't want to deal with nonsense. You relied on raw execution, pure aim and good old-fashioned teamwork. It appeared at every single major for 5 years straight. It was the bedrock of the game. And then Green Plague arrived. In late 2019, after Cache was rotated out for Vertigo, the creators released Visual Overhaul. Now, back in my 1.6 days, every character model was basically a distinct, blurry rectangle. You could see an Arctic Avenger from a mile away. But Valve had introduced Agent skins, and the 2019 Cache remake was a lush, overgrown jungle of Chernobyl foliage. It created a massive green-on-green visibility nightmare. You'd be clearing a corner, and the bush would suddenly headshot you with an AVP because the character model blended perfectly into the wall. On top of that, they added sniper nest in the mid window that made the taking mid control as a T-side close to a suicide mission. It was bloated, it was messy, and for the first time Cache felt unfair. It was exiled from high-stakes competition. The handshake was broken. But okay, now important part is coming, and I'm gonna shut up for a moment.
They see him with the AWP now, and the desperate play into B comes in. Smokes, you see double smokes in the same place there. Simple just jumping casually into the side. He's gonna fall down again. What is this platform? Simple, are you serious? What is that? You can't do that, Simple. That's not allowed. This is not FPL. This is a major.
Fast forward to March 2025. FMPONE drops a bombshell on the Steam workshop, a ground-up reconstruction of Cache for CS2, and he listened. He went for a clean slate philosophy, maybe even too clean. He deleted that hated mid-window, he removed the clunky Z connector scaffolding and the ladder that made rotations feel like a core. He even added a fresh self-boost spot on the back boxes in the checkers. It looked crisp, it looked professional, and it looked like Cache everyone loved in 2015, but with 2025 lighting. The hype was so real that Valve didn't even wait. On day 1 of the release day, they reached out to buy the rights. By May 2025, Cache officially became Valve property. First, the drama. FMPONE's clean slate meant the simple graffiti was gone. The community lost its mind. Purists said it was deleting history. The designers said it was about competitive clarity. I get both sides, but man, it feels weird to see the wall empty. It's like visiting Chicago and finding out they tore down the Jordan statue. Or did he take it down because he didn't own the rights to the graffiti? Well, to be clear, he explicitly said that it was about clean slate. In my opinion, it is too legendary to disappear. So I hope Valve puts it back where it belongs, and even Simple said, it's not a good map without his graffiti. But the real reason Cache is currently missing in action is the technical meltdown. When that workshop version dropped, data miners found it was a resource hog. We are talking 95% CPU usage just standing in the T-spawn. Performance dips at the B site were making the fans on high-end rigs spin so fast the PC tower could fly out of the window. Valve took the map in-house in late 2025 to fix the lighting pipeline and optimization. They even teased us. Late last year, the official Counter-Strike X account replaced the 0 in 2026 with radioactive sign. Everyone thought Season 4 was going to be the season of Chernobyl. But look at your map pool today. Season 4 is here, and there is no radiation in sight. Nothing, not even in deathmatch. So, what are we playing in Season 4 while Cache is still in the lab? The active duty pool is currently Ancient, Anubis, TAS2, Inferno, Mirage, Nuke, and Overpass. Notice something, Train is gone. Despite the massive 20-month development cycle, the 2025 Train remake underperformed. It was the least played map in the pool, and Valve doesn't keep losers around. They replaced it with the reworked Anubis, and this Anubis rework is huge. They flipped the meteors to give CTs more vision, they moved the bridge drop, and they added scaffolding to the A pillar to stop the 57% T-side win rate that was breaking the game. They are trying to turn Anubis into the Handshake Map, while Cache is still sitting on a developer's local machine. Here are my predictions. Don't hold your breath for Season 5 either. Valve is meticulous. Before a map hits active duty, it has to survive the reserve and casual pools. We have not even seen the official Valve optimized version of Cache hit the reserve pool yet. They have to fix the 95% CPU usage, the lightning inconsistencies, and ensure clean slate actually works for the pro circuit. Also, the new AnimGraph 2 animation update isn't live for everyone yet, and I'm sure they want to test other maps with it first. We have seen new community maps like Warden and Stronghold get more attention lately because they actually run well. Cache is the crown jewel, and Valve isn't going to release it until it's perfect. So, what do you guys think? Is the clean slate a mistake? Should Valve just swallow their pride and put the simple graffiti back where it belongs? And honestly, which map are you kicking out of active duty when Cache finally drops? If you say Mirage, I actually agree with you. It has been around forever and could maybe use a tiny refresh. That map layout is literally older than some of the pros playing it today. I'm going back to the research and dig up information about new releases. I'll be watching that radioactive sign, because when Cache finally melts down, the whole game is going to change. And I can't wait to queue up and play it. Drop a comment below, tell me your favorite Cache memory. Was it simple style, no scope, just a clean 5-man execute that went exactly to plan, or a fast ace round? Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.